now 11:19. 11:19. This is WIBG. This is the kiss-off. This is the wind-up. At 12 noon, you've got Heisky. At 6 p.m., you've got the heater with the heater, Jerry Blavitt. It's going to be that way all of this week. We're winding it up, and then something brand new and different is coming your way at this same dial position. Partly cloudy, warm, humid today, high 85. Tonight there's a chance of thunder showers, low 65 to 70, 71 degrees right now. Let me throw a couple of phone numbers at you because you want them all through the week to call guys like Heisky and the Geeter and the Rockin' Bird in the early morning. Here in Philadelphia, 263-7120, 263-7120. In Jersey, 590-0660, 590-0660.
You gotta go there. You gotta see a city indoors with mountains and trees. Your shopping style there, have lots of fun. A world of fashion, Granite Run. Granite Run more, Granite Run more, just more. Granite Run more.
The big Labor Day weekend is here, and Granite Run Mall will be open all weekend long, including Monday Labor Day, from 10 in the morning till 9:30 at night. Need a last chance to do your last-minute back-to-school shopping? You've got it at Granite Run Mall all this weekend, including Labor Day. There's clearances galore in every store at Granite Run Mall this Labor Day weekend. Come on over.
Granite Run Mall, Granite Run Mall, just more. Granite Run Mall.
Niagara going non-stop at WIBG. This is the kiss-off. This is the wind-up week. We're all here. It's 11:27 for Mob. Why isn't I hear a record like that and I want to say, baby cake, shake your shake? Where did I hear that line before? It was somebody. It wasn't Frank Expeller. It wasn't Alan Dean. Oh, I know who it was. It must have been Jerry Stevens that originated that. I think he also said uptown, downtown, cross town. Oh, boy. Heisky, do you have any record hops you want to plug? He's available. You out there with your churches and synagogues
I'm
and
trying to
halls.
remember some of the hops now. What was there? St. Alice's, Gellart's Ballroom, the L&M Ballroom.
Yeah, the Sunset Beach Ballroom in Almaneston, New Jersey.
I got one for you. Birdshad's Bad. You don't remember Birdshad's Bad?
There's one I do remember real well. It's no longer there.
Remember all the hops that we used to have, all the locations, and I lost count of some of the hops that we've done.
Well, you know what I do a lot of times when I'm driving with my kid who is not quite 14? We'll be driving down some strange road in Jersey or in the Northeast or somewhere, and we'll pass a church, a synagogue, a school, and I'll say, you see that school there? He'll say, yeah. I'll say, yeah, I'll hop there. And this goes on again and again. He says, gee, Dad, when did you ever spend any time with Mom? Oh, boy, you're nasty. It's 11:30 at WIBG.
Joe, you sound like the pro that you are, man. I have to embarrass you. I have to embarrass you, man.
You had to say.
I woke up about 7:30 this morning, which is very rare for me because I don't open up my baby blue eyes until 2 in the afternoon. And I got up for a special reason, just to hear what you sound like. Joe, I swear, man, the pro that you are.
Thank you.
You are no longer the Prince of Philadelphia. You are the king of South of Philly. I'm going to take it down to Pat's Place and buy all the food you want after.
Hey, that wouldn't be bad either. And after that, we go to Nick's Roast Beef.
And we'll stop at Levis's, too, get a little agita there.
You know, the only thing is I'm beginning to like this again, Hi, and that's a bad sign.
It's happening to me, man. As soon as I walked in here,
It's a bad sign.
as the bug bit me. You know, I'm supposed to be out here working with the Harlem Globetrotters and traveling around the country with the beach. But when I walked up the steps here, a funny chill went through me.
You got the fever. It wasn't Tennessee.
And I always called WIBG, you know, I always referred to WIBG as she, and I heard her breathing again.
You know, a thing I'd like to inject for the WIBG fans over the many years, when Hi and I worked here on a daily basis in the 50s and throughout the 60s, the studios were more or less, well, let me be perfectly honest with you, they looked like a toilet.
It was a dump. It was the
dump.
pits.
In the
Really,
sense of
the
the word.
WIBG studio was the pits of all time. That was the lowest.
The way this thing has been put together by the Fairbanks organization, they are the owners of WIBG, which is soon to be something else. It is the plushest. You feel like you're sitting in a nightclub.
I think I'm in a jet plane with all these buttons and things around me. You know?
Most beautiful setup I've ever seen. The only thing close to it was the station I was with about a year ago, the CBS station CAU-FM. that had something similar, but this tops it, really.
Joe, you know, they only left one thing. They only left one thing from the old WIBG days. Niagara's bikini-clad dancing girl.
Oh, I gotta find that jingle somewhere. But I'll bet you there's a tape freak out there that probably has it.
Yeah.
And we can bring them on, dancing all over again. Let's punch up a line and see what happens. Maybe they can talk to Heisky and me at the same time. Hello?
How you doing, Joe?
Who's this?
This is Joe from ATCO.
Joe from ADCO. You've got Heisky and you've got the Rockin' Bird at the same time. Anything we can do for you?
I'd like to know, do you remember whatever happened to Bill Jones and Harvey Miller?
All right, one at a time. First of all, Harvey Miller is now doing fantastically well financially. He's doing voiceovers for various TV accounts. He's doing voice tracks for a thing called the National Album Countdown that is used all over the country at various radio stations, including one of the stations here in Philadelphia.
Humble Harvey Miller.
Yeah, Humble Hav. He used to be the Jewish Rockin' Bird for a while. He was working at a station called KISS, K-I-I-S, in Los Angeles, and he got so busy with outside activities, the son of a gun had to give it up. And meanwhile, Heisky and me are looking for work. What do you think of that? Now, that's what's happening to Harvey. He's doing very well.
Steal, otherwise I'd get into the business.
Bill Jones, hi, Nick. Can you help me on that, Bill Jones? That I don't know. I lost track on that.
I don't remember what happened to Bill Jones. I remember one day he opened the door and he flew away. And nobody's heard from him since. He was so ugly that his mother, when he was born, that they smacked his mother. Is that the same Bill Jones?
Yeah, he was the guy that used to walk down the corridor singing over and over again. They're talking about the Jones boy. But he was serious, straight as can be.
Yep.
We met him in '62 for a couple of days or so. Who was the other one?
Well, do you remember when they raced at the ATCO Dragway, Bill Jones and Harvey Miller?
Bill Jones and Harvey Miller.
So I remember the race. I remember the day I raced Harvey Miller. And I became the fastest disc jockey on wheels, and I proved it with a $180 speeding ticket.
But of course,
And
Harvey
that's
Miller
what
was
police.
carrying a gun at the time, and High had better take off. Thank you very much for calling. It's good talking to you.
Okay, Joe, take care.
It's 11:34. This is the kiss-off of WIBG.
WIBG Radio 99. Left a good job in the city.
Information, please. Try to put me to the young Memphis,
Oh, what a memory that Rockin' Bird do have. To my way of thinking, this guy, John Rivers, is one of the most underrated talents in the business. He's got a thing running right now, slow dancing, which is truly a monster. But I remember a lot of years ago at the Whiskey Au Go-Go on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood. This is before he was a known star. Stopped into that watering hole and saw him do his act. And he's a talented guy, writes, performs, does everything well. You know what somebody just brought to the studio here at WIBG? We used to have match covers. And in this particular case, they've got a picture of Frank Exfella, the storyteller. And on the back is a record, and it shows just about everybody.
You know, nobody asked where Frank Feller is.
Yes, they did early this morning.
Oh, that must have been the part where I had to see him.
You told me you were up early listening.
I guess he caught me in the lie, huh? You know, I don't lie.
Except now and then between 6 and 10. You heard that. Let me go to the phone. Let's see what's happening. Hello.
Good morning, Joe.
Who's this?
Harry Reynolds from Haddonfield, New Jersey.
From Haddonfield. How you doing? What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a name in the past. A fellow who was in Washington, D.C., locked himself in a studio and demanded more money. I came home from the service and found him working at WIBG. His name was Barefoot Larry Justice.
Barefoot Larry Justice. My goodness, a name that I forgot about. He's back. I'll tell you where he is.
Great.
He's a very big man in Boston. And I think the call letter is WHDH. Am I correct on that? Yeah. He's doing very well there. He's been there for quite some time, and I know he's been in and out of Philly because I heard from him, I guess, 3-4 years ago. At that time, he said he was very happy to stay there. He had an offer, I believe, from Seattle that he had turned down, but that's what we know about Larry Justice. Anything else we can do for you?
That's about it. Thank you.
I thank you for calling.
Welcome. Bye now.
All right, to spread the word from the bird, tell everybody you know this is the kiss-off of WIBG. This is the wind-up, the WIBG wake that we have turned into a great big party. These are the phone numbers. Remember, about 15 minutes from now, because it's now 11:45, 15 minutes from now, Heisky comes on, and he'll be here from 12 noon until 6 p.m. You can reach him at these same numbers. In Philadelphia, 263-7120. That's Philadelphia, 263-7120. In Jersey, 590-0660. Jersey, 590-0660. As far as the weather is concerned, You see, we do the basics as well. I mean, occasionally we do act like we're broadcasters, don't we? Partly cloudy, warm, humid today, high of 85. Tonight there is a chance of thunder showers over that low 65 to 70. It's 71 degrees in WIBG Land.
You're alive. You're in. We're the onset. WIBG Radio 99.
Blue Monday, how are you, Blue Monday? Got to work, plan to sleep all day. Here come Tuesday, oh Tuesday. But I've got to get my rest, 'cause Monday's a mess.
The guy we always call Fatso Domino. And his stuff just never ever grows old. That is Blue Monday, and it's been a big break one because of the calls that you've been sending into the Rockin' Bird, and I know you do the same with Heisky, and then with the Geeter tonight at 6. It's all happening at WIBG. WIBG, a thing of the past. We're having a one-week party, and then it's all gone. But something new and different is coming your way, and we'll be dropping in bits and pieces all along the way, so you stay where you are. We're going to the phone, and the reason I say that at this particular time, a moment ago I got a surprise call. Not only the former WIBG who grew up rocking and rolling at various record hops in and about town, but also professionals in the business have joined us, and we're very happy for that. We've got a gentleman on the phone that I had the pleasure of working with for some time at WCAU-FM. I'll let him check in and say hello. Hello, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
And how about giving your name?
I'm Kevin Fennessy.
And he was the nighttime man when I was doing the morning show at WCAU-FM. Kev, how you doing? You visiting or here to stay?
Back in town visiting. I'm living in Baltimore, Maryland now, working for a station down there called WCAO, which is the AM rock and roll station. As I was saying, all
That's the monster of Baltimore.
I always wanted to.
You're working at WIBG right now, whether you know it or not.
Okay, I'll be looking for my check.
It's a real pleasure talking to you.
For the last couple of years or so.
Try to make a living, more or less.
Oh, that shouldn't be too hard up here.
Oh, you'd be surprised. The radio business changed in certain parts of the country, and for a long while in Philadelphia, it had really
Well, let me just say something for all the program directors and general managers in Philadelphia that I've been in radio for 7 years now, which is you can't compare my record in the business to Niagara's, but I've never worked with a more professional radio person than Joe Niagara, and out on the West Coast, these people who've been around for ages, like the real Don Steele and this and that, but there's nobody like Joe Niagara. No one.
You know, he read that exactly like I wrote it. Isn't he kind? Kevin, I thank you, and I mean that sincerely.
Rich Withers, and you personally, Joe, a lot of luck.
There's another guy that wants to say hello. His name is Highlip. Do that,
Kevin,
Kevin.
but obviously you and I have never worked before. Listen, you want to meet me in the parking lot? I want to beat you up. I smack you in your face.
He does a Highlip impersonation. He does. Give me your whole high school.
I know that. Radio Pack Rat. I probably have all of your jock jingles and show intros and this and that, and probably a couple of air checks.
Oh, far in.
Afterwards, Kev, we can use them to job hunt, you see.
Hey, I'll get them in the mail to you.
Kevin, I thank you. A real pleasure and big success in Baltimore, man.
To you. Good luck to you and good luck to WIBG.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're going to be feeling good when you chop into one of Gino's sirloiners. It's a quarter pound of 100% pure sirloin. Delicious sirloin. Only at Gino's. Take your appetite and treat it to a juicy, delicious 100% sirloiner. You'll be feeling good.